What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about the Old Country version 2 stack extension. But before I go into any details or new features on the version 2, I want to talk about the efficiency. Why should you use a stack extension on Old Country barbecue pits or any pit in the backyard in general? So first and foremost, we're going to talk about efficiency. The pits from the factory come with a certain height. So right here is about where it is from Old Country. Now, whether that be from cost, materials or shipping because it can't go too high, so on and so on. They have it at a certain height where it just works. And, that's okay. That's cool. But it's better to have more draw than needed than to have not as much draw as you would need. And what I mean by that, it's easier to shut down your intake than it is to try to open it up full throttle or keep the door open, and you can't get more than your door open, for example. So without further ado, let's talk about why the stack extension works and what it's doing for you. And we have 6% battery. If this made it to YouTube, that means we did a good edit and good filming here. So first and foremost, over here on the intake. So usually I keep it about halfway, and if you take a lighter and you put it there, that draw is amazing. Now, you can get the same results from a factory stack extension, but it won't go out just like that. It'll just suck it right in and make it go out at some point in time, just right there. You saw, I didn't let go of it. Let's try it one more time. There you go. I'm still holding on it. So the efficiency from that stack is drawing that heat in there, drawing that air in there, and it's just making a much more cleaner fire right there. So that's cleaner fire, cleaner food, and then it goes up and out your smokestack. Now, let's talk about features on the stack extension we have. Version 1 was a little bit different. It didn't have some of these things on here. So first and foremost, we've got some threaded inserts with some bolts where you can cinch down and tighten it up onto your factory stack. Previously, we had just a seal on the inside. We still have the seal on this design, but your old version just slid over and it just kind of set in place. This one, you can tighten it down. It has a seal in there, and there are 3 all the way around where you can tighten it up on there, and it's not going nowhere. That thing is vibrating the whole pit. You can take and grab this thing like I'm moving the whole smoker. So it is on there very tight and very sturdy. Now, moving up, we have a cool touch handle now. Previously, it is kind of warm. I tested it earlier. You guys didn't like the little 2-inch extension that we gave you guys to adjust that. That's kind of hot. It's not too bad though. It really isn't. But I can see your concern there. So cool touch handle has been added just in case you really want it nice and cool. And it's a lot more efficient now. It's a bigger lever, so you can adjust it a whole lot easier just in case it binds up, or you let it get rusty, you don't season it, you don't put oil in there, so on and so on. But anyways, cool touch handle is on there. Additionally, we have added an extra guide for the damper rod, and it increased the rigidity of the whole system right here. You can't move that up and down at all anymore. Previously, we had just this one right here, so you can move the rod whole up and down, all over the place. You can't do that anymore. So now it's just a lot more solid, and it just made it a lot more crisp too. So a fluid motion, easy breezy. And we also have our overextended damper on the top, so it's larger than the pipe itself to allow rainwater to go over, or if you're cleaning it or something like that, rainwater can't get in there. I hope those features are something awesome that you guys look forward to. That has been, something we've been in the development stage of. September 1st, they will be available. Check them out on TheSmokin'Redneck.com. And it works amazingly in conjunction with the upward deflector plate. You guys know the upward deflector plate allows the heat to go up and over all of your food versus the downward baffle where it directs the heat down and then up into the center of the smokestack, or the cook chamber, I'm sorry, down and into the cook chamber from the bottom right there to cook from the bottom up. It's a lot better bark development if you have a deflector plate like this to allow it to go up and over all your food. Better bark, better crisp, better everything. I mean, it's it's an even pit from end to end. You go check out my other videos. Go check them out. It shows you what that thing can do for you. I mean, if you look at the temps right there, it'll get back even here pretty soon. I probably got to maintain the fire. I haven't been on it for about 15 minutes trying to make this video. But it's a pretty good even temperature from using that deflector and the smokestack extension in combination. Y'all, listen, if you want any of these products, go check them out, TheSmokin'Redneck.com. We have other compatible deflectors and other mods available here soon for other models. Go check them out, TheSmokin'Redneck.com. Sign up for the newsletter for new product releases and discounts. Get in on first discount offers. Y'all take care. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see y'all again here pretty soon on something else. See ya.